Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Wednesday, the 15th of January, 2020. We're coming back again with another reading from Wheel of the Year Tarot. All right, let's just jump right into it. Our card from the bottom of the deck, this is our potential theme of energy in the day, and we have the Death card. Hello, Scorpio. Ooh. Look at that. Looks like a bit of an eclipse there in the background, doesn't it? All right. The Death card. Simultaneous endings and beginnings. So we've seen the Death card pretty regularly, and the message has consistently been that we are taking stuff off our foundation that no longer has a purpose or serves a purpose for us. And in yesterday's reading, we were invited to challenge our belief system, programming, values, traditions, all of it through the Hierophant card. And the feeling I have here is that we've done that and the Death card is here kind of clearing away some of the debris from that experience. That is an impressive card. All right, let's see how he connects to the rest of the reading. We had two come out for this position. Our first is the King of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Wands. All right, look at that. So the Seven of Wands, what an interesting take on the card. Usually you see one person with a wand facing six other people with wands, and they're in a defensive position of some sort. Here we have the King of Pentacles holding the Ace of Pentacles, and we have two people sort of holding back the waters, trying to keep the water from flooding into their field, perhaps their crops, destroying all that they've worked for. And the feeling here is this may not be the best effort. With the presence of the Death card and the King of Pentacles, the feeling is whatever dam we are attempting to build, whatever we are attempting to hold back, we might be better off just allowing it to flood. It would be the great scythe here from the Death card, sweeping the deck, clearing the field for us. With the King of Pentacles sitting there, there's a promise of resource, and also a promise of, or he represents a promise of self-mastery with long-term happiness, fulfillment, because he understands, as I tell you so often, that it's everything we do in the now that pays reward forward. And the feeling I get here is that this seven is an ending and the King is a beginning, and that's the simultaneous thing that's happening here with the Death card. Let's see what comes with it. The World. Yeah, that is the ultimate in reward in that card. It's one of the most welcome cards you can turn over in tarot, because it is complete fulfillment in some aspect of our world. And these two here, the King and the Seven, they may be representing something we let go of already, not necessarily something that must be let go of in this now moment. And the reward of letting that go is beginning to show for us. Having the Death card come in and, show us what needs to go, what no longer serves a purpose, what has outlived its usefulness, what effort is no longer required because there's greater ease and efficiency in some other way, and we have discovered it. And because we discovered it, we capitalized on it within our own selves, and we've created the kind of fulfillment, happiness, and My guides are saying this is a great blossoming from the cultivation of the energy that we have been nurturing in our heart space for quite a period of life experience. And these cards are showing us the reward of that effort. Coming with that. Well, more confirmation and a repeat card from yesterday. We have the Sun showing up, which is the happiest. So now you have the happiest card in tarot sitting next to the most welcome, rewarding card in tarot. This is the middle of the sandwich here in the reading. And on the outer edges, we have the Death card. So this shows you how letting go and allowing something else to flood or flow in creates greater happiness for you. My feeling here is there's a lot that is unfolding in the now that was unexpected and feels miraculous. Now we have 2 more cards in the next position. First being the Tower. Awesome. Yes, I feel like this is a wonderful confirmation to the readings that we've had for the past 3 weeks, where we have seen the Tower frequently, and we've been visited by the Death card more than once in that same flow. And you know, the Tower is about an unstable foundation coming down, and that's connected here to this 7 of Wands, where we're seeing a potential flood. And at one time we were scurrying, just trying to keep it together, hold it back, hold it back, hold it back, and then we understood that there was no holding that back. The nature of it, the force of it was going to have its way. It was going to spill over and flood in. And when it came flooding in, we began to understand that there were far greater gifts in allowing that flow. We were working hard to maybe keep something the same, or to attempt to stabilize something that was unstable. And the feeling here is that we let it go. And in the letting go, we've got the World, the Sun, and now the Tower, which invites a whole brand new foundation, which we've also been talking about for months, really. So the Tower energy, while it brings a bit of shock and awe, the shock and awe here is in that we're looking back at this 7 and sort of marveling at how much energy we invested in keeping something unstable stable. And then when we finally let go, we've got the world laid out at our feet in the beautiful clarity of the Sun. And coming with the Tower is, yeah, the Lovers. Look at that. So this is how we strengthened our own relationship to ourselves. This is a miraculous moment, allowing this flood, this flow to come in. Pardon. Letting go. Allowing the Death card to do its job, to sweep away what's no longer of service or has a purpose for us, so that we can be refreshed, renewed, revitalized dynamically between the World and the Sun here. Had us taking down that unstable foundation because we'd had enough, we were done, we knew it couldn't be resurrected, we built something completely new, strengthened our relationship to our own selves, and then in turn, as you know, by doing that, it strengthened every relationship we are engaged in presently. So we've brought much greater happiness, joy, reward from prior effort. This prior effort was important. There was no energy wasted in this 7 of Wands. It was really important for us to shore things up, to keep things together, until we recognized it was time to let it go so we could allow this flow. And in came the King of Pentacles, with all manner of resources to rebuild a much stronger foundation. Now, I know that some of you are going to look at these cards and potentially challenge what I'm saying to you and feel that the Tower is striking within a relationship. Start with yourself there first. This is something that's shifting and changing within you. When you see the Lovers card right next to the Tower, many people will go immediately to thinking that some sort of fallout is happening within a very important relationship to someone else or with someone else. And then we have the Death card here. Someone is going to feel as though something is ending there. So you may encounter some emotional fear today by seeing these 3 cards laid out on the table. I do want to draw your attention to the World and the Sun here in the middle. these two cards are going to outshine any of the challenges that you encounter here. And I'm not saying that you won't encounter the challenge or have a response or an upwelling of an emotion on the response. You do, though, have all the resources required to navigate your way through whatever's flowing into your day. And you've got the world and the sun right in the middle. So whatever's turning over, whatever's being examined within relationship, whatever's coming to an end in relationship, it may serve your higher and greater purpose. It may give you a sense of freedom and liberation because you've settled out something that's long been a pebble in your shoe. And then grace and ease come flowing in and the relationship is strengthened. So do keep that in mind if you are very familiar with tarot cards, and if that is a message that is, tapping on your heart space today. You may be healing something in a relationship here that creates a world and sun scenario, and you're finally able, with the Death card, to put something to rest that has been unsettled. Sweet. This is fantastic. I love that we had the Hierophant yesterday, that we were challenging. We were asking questions of things that we believe. Why do we believe them? Is it programming? Does it serve us? And then right out of the gate today is the Death card saying, well, here I am, and I'm going to just sweep away all the things that are no longer of service to you today. So I understand, my guides understand that this can feel a little bit tenuous as you encounter it. Keep the focus, though, on the King, the world, the sun, and the Death card, because it's a whole new beginning. And that King is holding the Ace of Pentacles, which is a gateway, a threshold to step across to a brand new adventure. So we're going deeper. The flood came. It wiped a few things out. It took away what was unstable. The Death card took away the rest of it. And this is what we have to navigate in with the world, the sun, the King, the Ace of Pentacles that he's holding. The Lover's card, too, you can look at this another way, is that you are cracking yourself wide open to be fully, authentically the love that you are. You are not holding that back, Seven of Wands. That's a flood of energy that you have available to shine out into your world. So the Tower can be seen as the love that you are. Not being hidden, not being obscured, not being quiet. Yeah. I love that. The Lover's card represents what you are in love with as well, and following your heart. So what you are in love with could be a project, could be an experience, it could be, well, you name it. Start with your relationship to self, though, and I'll remind you from readings past, step up in front of the mirror and look into your own eyes and say it. I love you. Namaste. And then lightning bolts in the bathroom mirror as you crack wide open and shine your beautiful sunlight, soul light. All right, angel answers. If you have a question, do ask it. Allow the cards to be confirmation or a fresh reading. Let go. We have not seen this card for a while, so it did just fall right out onto the table. You know I'm going to put it there with the 7. Let go of the sandbags. You don't have to hold that back, and there's something really good and glorious in it. This is still connecting for me to the message that we've seen for a few weeks that the universe is delivering, and it's just something delightful, surprising. We don't see it coming, and we will be full of awe. All right, next. The Let Go card. That's awesome. Another one popping out onto the table. Trust. Yeah, trust yourself here. My guides are saying there's nothing to fear in this Tower card. So for those of you that have had a reaction to this combination here on the table, The guides are reminding us to trust ourselves, trust the sun, trust the world, trust the death card. Next, trust your own discernment. Yeah. Next one, falling out of the deck, opportunity. And certainly you have that here. You have the world laying itself at your feet under the light of the beautiful sun. Okay, that's it for Angel Answers. Let's do our affirmation card for the day. The moment I align with love, clear direction is presented to me. There you have it. I love this deck. I so enjoy how it will summarize an entire reading in one card. Fantastic. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. Do like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you're guided. And yeah, step up in front of the mirror today. I love you. Namaste. Blessings, joy. Bye for now.